and welcome back to TV time. So today I'm doing my June TV time. So this is basically all of the TV shows that I watched in the month of June. And I kind of didn't do too well on the TV show watching front in June, but I did watch kind of quite a few shows compared to May's, where I think I only watched 3 different shows. So I watched quite a few shows, but not too many episodes. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these TV times. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you do, because I really do enjoy making these TV time videos, because I feel like I talk about movies quite a lot, but kind of not TV enough. And I've been really into TV shows this month, and I'd love to hear what you guys have been watching in the month of June, or now in July, whichever. But let's get right to it. So the first show on my list is Full House Season 8. I watched episode 1 to episode 13. I usually watch an episode of Full House every evening. However, in June things were a little bit crazy and a little bit busy, so that was just something that didn't happen, and I wasn't able to watch it, you know, each evening. And it's kind of followed through in July. I haven't been able to watch it as much. So Full House is kind of going a bit slow through season 8, I will say. But I'm very much looking forward to when I finish season 8. I'm going to be moving on to Fuller House, which I've mentioned a million times. But we're now on season 8. I'm really enjoying it. As always, I love Full House. Season 8 is a season that I didn't watch as much growing up. I'd kind of watched, you know, all Full House a bunch of times. But season 8 was the one that I never rewatched as much. So there's a couple of episodes here or there that I'd kind of forgotten about, or I think there was one that came up that I hadn't seen. So that was kind of good and a nice surprise. So yeah, Full House season 8 on episode 13. So it was a good enough chunk made through. The next show on the list is Once Upon a Time season 4. I picked up at episode 6 because last month I only watched a very limited amount of episodes. But yeah, picked up at episode 6 and finished it with episode 22, so that is one checked off the list. I did finish Once Upon a Time this month. Season 4 wasn't my favourite, and I thought I was going to love it, because season 4, the first half of season 4 kind of centres around Frozen a lot, and Anna and Elsa, etc. And I thought, well, this is going to be great, I love Frozen. However, the actual Frozen parts of Once Upon a Time were okay, they weren't my favourite. I felt like it focused on it a little bit too much and took away from other storylines. And then the second half of season 4 I actually really loved. I loved the whole thing with the author, and I really enjoyed that. So the second half I really loved. The first half I thought was okay. So I think overall I enjoyed season 4 more than I enjoyed season 3, which I'm pretty happy about. I finished it up thinking, yes, I want more. Can't wait for season 5. Yeah, so season 4 was good for me. Like I said, it started off a bit rocky. That's kind of why it took me a little bit of a while to get through it in the beginning. But once we started getting to the other storyline, I just kind of flew through the second half of the season and really enjoyed it. So yeah. The next show on my list is Game of Thrones season 2. I watched one episode, episode 1. As you guys know, I watch Game of Thrones pretty slowly. I don't know why. I can't tell you. I can't explain it. I just watch it at a slow pace. And I really enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to watching episode 2 of season 2. I'm going to watch that definitely in July. But then whether I'll watch another one in July, I don't know what it is. I watch an episode, I'm like, oh, I really enjoyed that. Good. And then I go away and I think about it. And then since watching this episode, I've been thinking, where's this going to go? And I just seem to do it that way. I can't explain my reasonings. Either way, I did watch an episode of Game of Thrones. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to enjoy season 2 maybe more because of certain things. I won't say much. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. I feel like everybody has, but I feel like the people who haven't don't like to be spoiled. So the next show that I started watching was Sabrina the Teenage Witch season 1. I watched episodes 1 to 8. I felt like I'd watched way more, and I think it's because those 8 episodes I watched in a real short space of time. So I felt like I'd watched a bunch, but it just happened that I watched a bunch over, you know, the course of a few days. I've really been enjoying this. I watched Sabrina growing up, but I like caught episodes here and there. I didn't watch it like in order. I just kind of watched it really randomly, and I haven't seen probably even half the episodes. I probably only seen a quarter of all the seasons. So there was definitely a lot of episodes in season 1 that I haven't seen, of the 8 that I've watched so far, and I'm definitely looking forward to continuing on watching this show, and I hope that I will just kind of continue on and watch through all the seasons. I own season 1, 3 and 4, I think. Yeah, so I need season 2, and then I feel like I can carry on a little bit further. But yeah, really been enjoying the show. It's just kind of a nice, easy, relaxed 30-minute, 20-something minute show that I can watch on my own. The next show that we started, of course, after finishing Once Upon a Time season 4, we picked up Supernatural season 5. I actually only watched one episode of this just because I finished Once Upon a Time season 4 on the 29th and watched Supernatural on the 30th, so I watched it on the very last day of June, the first episode, so that's why there's only one episode. I obviously, it's July now, I've obviously watched a few more episodes since I finished June, and I think I'm enjoying this season, but I don't know if it's going to be my favourite because I'm not sure on the overarching storyline. I prefer kind of the episodes being a bit more separate and doing this kind of mission and this thing, whereas this one feels like it's going to be a little bit more of the main plot, and I'm not sure how I feel about it so far, but I'm not very far in yet, so I still love it, but I don't know if it'll be my favourite season. But, you know, I really am not very far in, so I really can't tell yet. But really glad to be on to season 5. Ooh. Ice cream man. Can you hear that? Oh, it stopped. Okay. Really happy to be on to season 5. I love it. Supernatural. And finally, I watched one episode of the show Two of a Kind. Okay, growing up, Two of a Kind was one of my absolute favourite shows ever. It's with Mary-Kate and Ashley, and I loved it, and I loved the books, and I loved everything Two of a Kind. However, they only made one season, and they never released it on DVD or VHS or anything like that, so I've never been able to buy Two of a Kinds. However, when I was younger and Two of a Kind was on the TV, we recorded the show onto a DVD, and I think I have, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 or 9 episodes on a DVD. And I don't know what the episodes are called or which episode I watched, but I watched the first one that was on my recorded DVD, so I watched one episode, and I just love it. I really wish I could buy the whole season, and I feel like there's some episodes I won't remember as well because I've just been watching this recorded DVD for years, like over and over. And I love Two of a Kind. If you've never seen it, I would absolutely recommend it if you enjoy Full House or Mary-Kate and Ashley stuff. But I don't know where, maybe you can watch it online or something, I don't know. I wish they would just release a DVD of it because I loved it. So yeah, I watched one episode of that. Which one? We don't know, but still, I'm going to continue to watch the other episodes that I have. Yes, that was my TV time video for June. I feel like I actually watched more than I thought I did before I was going to make this video. So that's good. July, I think, is going to be, well, hopefully it'll be a good TV month, but I am also away on holiday in July, so, you know, obviously won't get as much stuff watched. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie, and I will see you then. Goodbye!